Existence is a thing of beauty, precious, but impermanent.
So, a quick update on my build. I didn't finish the campaign with the exploding river like I showed you in the last video. I changed around the end of Act 3 to have Brute and Cleric because they were not dealing enough damage. It was really slow. Every boss, it's like 10 minutes, I think, something like that. So I changed. After some mapping and some currency and some trading, I buy all of that to have a lot of minion revive faster. So I buy all the items that can give that. So that's all. In my map, in my skill tree, I also take all the revive. Now I didn't have them, but I was having all of that. And the minions keep having like 4 seconds for reviving, so the build was they explode, they die, they explode. With last gasp, they stay alive for 4 seconds and then they respawn. But I discovered that even with all the revive faster node and equipment, the 4 second delays was too much. It didn't make sense for mapping, even for bossing. They doesn't do enough damage with their own life, with the river. Also try with the warrior, and it's not really good. While exploring that, I also find an interesting mechanics. I think it's a bug, honestly. But it's the combination of last gasp and on death minion. On minion death mechanic logic. So here, I take 600 damage on minion death. If I remove last gasp, what will happen? I take a lot of damage. A really lot of damage. So almost die myself. Almost die. If I put less gasp, I don't know why, but oh, they've just fixed it. Because I was using this combination and the last gasp skill didn't make them die, so it doesn't trigger anything. So the cast on minion death wasn't triggering, and the last gaps, and it wasn't triggering either the ring. So that means that I can retest something else, is to have detonated around that, because with I don't know where is it. Because we have sacrifice, so you can take your minion like a corpse. So, but they revive slowly. Yeah. I was also planning to do, but it didn't work. I didn't have enough spirit. Is to have a lot of skeletons. I have detonated on cast on minion death. Or yeah. And then when they die, they'll also explode with detonate death. I also tried that, but it didn't work since the last cast was not triggering the on death effect, but now it does, so maybe I will retry someday. But so far now I changed a bit of my build. I remove all the life node for skeletons. I take all the damage so far. I will have to take that also, remove that. So it's still in change, and I'm not finished with the tree. Also maybe remove my mana logic with Mind Over Matter to specify an armor energy shield. But here my plan with mana was to, with the ascendancy, take that and take that, I think. Yeah, to gain maximum mana and maximum spirit by reserving 50% of my life. So I will have fixed 50% reserve and a lot of spirit, and also still my mana pool to take all my damage, and really big mana regeneration everywhere. So that was the plan. Maybe I will change. And so far now, I'm using Arsonist. So 9 Arsonist with Racing Spirit, Flame Wall, Flammability, and Summon Infernal Horn. So my main logic here was to now scale just minion damage. That's all. To have the Hound ignite everything. So it just ignite things. Doesn't do really big damage. I don't have any idea on how to use it, even with this 4 socket. Then the Arsonist just deal extra damage against inactivated enemies. Have the multiple projectile. That's great. And when they kill an ignited enemy, it can explode. That's it for the Arsonist. Racing Spirit, maximum physical damage. I scale physical damage here. Gain extra damage and attack speed. So it's really not a popcorn build. It's just damage focusing. Flame Wall, cast speed and fortress. So the Arsonist can throw their bombs and they will gain some fire damage. And flammability. I take that because I have a lot of mana right now. More effect and a rare effect. Maybe you can try to show you one map. Who is here? Can take off that. Doesn't work. So the only thing I think is not good among minions is that they are not really offensive like in Performance 1. They stay behind even if I'm rushing to the front. You see that they're still here, still waiting here, launching their grenade. So it's not an aggressive style, and if I go too far, they'll die. They don't teleport at me or something like that, they just die. So they have to revive. But for that we have a 5-second delay. So it's not really big clear speed. And now they die because maybe I go too far, or they just die because they didn't have any life or resistance. I think that's the goal. When I will get all the minion damage, I will take some minion life or resistance. But yeah, so far that's the things I've been running for maps, yeah. For now it does great amount of damage without all the damage not for minions. So I think I might be running that since the Autobomber logic is a bit weak so far. Maybe I don't have enough gear, or just maybe the socket, because right now I have only 3 sockets for the river. So maybe we need other socket like the one that have maximum life, like that. Maybe that can really help with the damage of the explosion and instability. Or just have +1 level. And so my gear are really trash. So I didn't have any +1 minion skill or something like that. I don't have yes. I don't have that. So my river was 15. So maybe they don't have a lot of life. So on. But the main issue with the logic I tried to use was the revive logic. Even if they were reviving like 3 seconds or 2 seconds, I don't think that will be helpful. Because when they're reviving, they take like 1 second to revive. So they have the cooldown, then they go through the floor, standing up, and then they can attack and do something. So I don't think the Autobomber it's a great idea after all. Maybe like I said, with a lot of gear or some other logic I don't have with 6 socket and so on, but for now I don't have the capacity. And yeah. Oh, also another thing I don't like with Arsonist, sometimes the grenade go explode on the wall. Like that. Sometimes they just touch the wall and explode, so yeah. That's all. That's the build update so far. Thank you.